What I am getting to look at on this beautiful California spring day. My hills are just covered with the most beautiful, beautiful mist. Good morning and happy Ostara. This is my very first Ostara as a practicing pagan, and I wanted to take you through. I'm going to be doing multiple things throughout the day, and this is my very first thing. I just woke up and realizing how dirty my little space is, but I lit my white Sabbath candle. I'm going to try to light this each new Sabbath that comes along, and I've lit my honey dust incense. I also wanted to take you through my Ostara page for my Book of Shadows today, and I don't usually cut and paste anything. Everything in my book is pretty hand-drawn, and I think later I will make a video once I add more to this about how I did it. But this is the page I'm going to be working with all day. I have my colors and my herbs and my stones, and we all know our new moon is going to be in Aries today, so just tread softly. And we are going to have a solar eclipse, however, we won't be able to see it where I live. But I wanted to do the egg in a pasanki design because my mother and I would always create pasanki Ukrainian eggs every Easter because I was raised Catholic, so we did it during Easter. But this is my what I'm going to be doing today when I call my corners and what I have planned to say to this beautiful new spring. Everyone, I thought I'd bring you outside on this beautiful first day of spring, and I'm going to just do a little oracle reading while enjoying the sunshine. It's actually getting kind of hot, so I wanted to do it before the noon sun came out, but I only have 2 oracle decks, but this is the one I was feeling needed to come out today because spring is new birth. It's kind of the opposite of the crone, but this is what I felt needed to come out, so come along with me as I do my little reading for the first day of spring. So I've already shuffled and split my deck, and I'll have to do this backwards so everyone can see. But my first card that has come up is my friendship card. And this is my immediate atmosphere. And I'll quickly read the back. Laughing over a cup of tea, the world falls away. Phone call at midnight, assured of kind ear. Love and trust must hold hands to survive. This is quite beautiful because I am just starting to find that the friends that I'm making through a shared hobby are starting to really become like a close family to me. And I am preparing on going on quite an extensive backpacking trip for the very first time, and I'm very, very nervous. And this to me says, you know, as long as I have these friends and this family around, I will do just fine. My next card will represent what is blocking my endeavor, and this card comes up as West. It says, let your feet rest on warm sand as you stand on the twilight shore. Now move into the water, feel the pull, the spiral force, circles within circles. Feel the turning of the waves as water cleanses, heals, bless. When life is tense, be the whirlpool whose center is everywhere. This is beautiful. So this is my block. And I am taking this as I always have had a hard time trusting acquaintances. I only see myself as having 3 or 4 very close friends, and I don't trust easily. So this is saying that I am now able to maybe open myself up a little bit and let the water take me where it will. My next card is what the lesson is, and that card is fear. When you are afraid of something, we can actually attract it to ourselves. We can even become what we fear. How many times have we been frightened to do something only to find that our worries were for naught? Consider this definition. Fear equals false expectations appearing real. Nothing furthers our soul's growth more than overcoming our fears. Meet fear with love and trust, and it will disappear. Wow, that is powerful. My lesson is not
to fear the people who want to be my friends, who want to be close in my life, who ask me for advice and for ideas, share them openly. And I just might come to find the crone wisdom that I have now developed and am still exploring. Move these up here a little bit. The next card is what is feared, and that is the joy card. Seek out what brings you joy. Is it a special person, union with nature, an awareness of small or profound? Nurture happiness, pleasure, and delight, and you will be filled with fresh energy and a lightening of spirit. Remember, joy is contagious. Open your heart and eyes. This is quite powerful to me because in exploring this new path and also exploring the new relationship I have with my partner, I have yet to fully divulge my new relationship to my family, and I'm quite scared of being happy and letting them know that I'm extremely, extremely happy, for fear of disappointing them. As I've said, I'm currently going through my divorce, and letting them know that I have found somebody else so quickly that makes me just over the moon might not go over so well. So that makes total sense that my fear right now is joy. My next card is what is learned, and that is the commitment card. Without the responsibility of caring for a family or being the CEO of a company, we finally have time to share with the next generation. As grandmothers, aunties, teachers, we have patience and wisdom to impart. What once was important to us has changed. We have transcended ego and self so that we can now be available to serve others. Wow, this is beautiful because I am now starting to learn to really, really love the girls that I nanny for. And that's so funny that there are 2 girls on here. I love that. And just the other week, my eldest girl that I nanny asked if she could call me auntie, which was so cute. And I had no intention of being a mother, and I'm seeing all of my friends have children, and that's a wonderful way to pass along their nurturing and care and their wisdom. But I feel that the universe has something else in store for me, and I am just so grateful that I am able to pass along the care and the wisdom that my family was able to give me. My battery is at now 2%, so I'm going to do this quickly. My last card is forgiveness, and this is my outcome. When we understand that we have both been victim and victimizer in the cycle of learning, we realize that judgment is meaningless. I'm only reading half the card because I have no time. This is very true. Over this past year, I have been struggling. I say to myself, yes, I forgive them, of course. And then it'll come back up in my mind. And now, in this spring season, this is rebirth, and this is my chance to really pay kindness forward. Every time I think of the situation that has hurt me or upset my spirit, I will just pay the universe forward with a kind act to another.
And I am preparing to do my first Ostara ritual. So this is my makeshift altar, and I wanted to show you kind of what I was preparing. So firstly, oh, my incense ran out, but as I said before, I have my Sabbath candle lit, and also I was instructed a little while ago, and I haven't done it yet. So I now live in California, but I am from Pennsylvania, and I have such a big connection to my family and my home, and I'm now going through my divorce. I have really nobody out here, so I was instructed, and thank goodness for my brother, to gather some dirt and some rocks and some sticks from my yard back home. And I have yet to put it in a container. It came to me in this plastic bag, so I'm going to now get one of my mason jars and just put it in. And this will be, for most of my rituals, my representation for Earth. And everybody uses something different, and it's whatever you choose. So hopefully I don't make a mess. Look at that. That good old Pennsylvania dust. I love it. Wow. So now I'm able to seal it up, stick in everything. And now I am prepared with my earth for my north, what I call my corners. Also, I will be wearing my, I don't know how this became such a big talisman for me, a big totem, and it has, let me see if I can get it any closer. It has very, very special charms. Get focus. Focus. This is as in focus as I can get my bracelet, but I have my Croatian gerb for my heritage, a bee for my last name, my Gemini symbol, my crescent moon that means so much to me, and I have a bird because I connect with birds. Also, I don't think you can see it, but I have the number 13, which is unlucky for some, and I got married on the 13th of October 2012. So I always keep this one on just as a reminder of the person I was and the person who I have become. So I'm going to try to wear this for the rest of the day while I do my ritual and go to work and go climb and go to another gathering this evening. So thank you very much for watching me set up the little that I have. Again, I keep trying to remind myself it doesn't have to be perfect. It's whatever you make it. I am not dressed in any special garb. I don't have any special rocks that I'm going to use or crystals, but that's okay. I'm just so, there's an energy today and I am so thrilled that it's such a beautiful day out and I get to share it with you. Thanks for coming along. See you soon. Blessed be. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me on my first Ostara. I have my elements all set up, so I'm just going to dive right in and call my corners and do my small ritual. This is my first run through of what I've written down, so please bear with me. I am reading right out of my notes here. I wanted to take you over to where I was going to do my ritual. However, there were very, very big brown spiders under this tree, so I chose not to. But this beautiful birch, I am taking my ritual concoction, the egg for rebirth, and my water for cleansing, and I added sugar. Because that's what my spirit told me to do. So now I'm going to take this and return it to the earth. Thank you everyone again for joining me in my first Ostara celebration. And as I said before, there's no right way or wrong way to do this, and that's what I'm finding out in this pagan path, is as long as your intention and your heart are in the right place and no harm is done, do as you will. So thank you for joining me, and I bid you all a wonderful Ostara, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.